Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Amid a wave of missing children, a young boy named James Hook attends a traveling circus where he becomes enthralled by a clown who is actually Peter Pan, wearing mime makeup. At the boy's home afterward, Peter beckons to James from beneath the floorboards with a promise to take him to Neverland. James's mother Roxanne hurriedly intervenes until Peter hacks her with a cleaver. Roxanne mutilates Peter's face while fighting back, but Peter beats her with a meat tenderizer, tears off her scalp, and kidnaps James. 15 years later, divorced mother Mary Darling tasks her adult daughter Wendy with taking Wendy's youngest brother Michael to school, while Wendy's other brother John leaves separately on his own. During their drive, Wendy playfully teases Michael about it being his birthday, which she forgot. Wendy drops off Michael at the school where he bonds with his best friend Joey, whose older sister Tiger Lily works with Wendy at a hair salon. In a drug den he uses as a hideout, Peter Pan keeps his subservient companion Tinkerbell doped up on heroin injections she believes to be pixie dust. Tinkerbell joins Peter in his Neverland van as he drives out to abduct more boys. To hide his disfigured face, Peter steals a mask from a costume store. Peter then viciously kills the store clerk, Lee. Wendy returns to the school to pick up Michael, but she unexpectedly encounters Ronnie, her boyfriend, who tries telling Wendy he isn't ignoring her, but he has been rethinking their move to the city after feeling pressured by her. While his sister is distracted, Michael rides home on the new bike his mother got him for his birthday. Michael hits a tripwire trap in a forest that allows Peter to kidnap Michael in his van. Wendy and her mother Mary consult a police officer about Michael's worrisome disappearance. At their home, Wendy receives a taunting phone call where Peter Pan threatens to take Michael to Neverland while circus music plays in the background. In the rundown building where the boy is being held captive, Peter forces Michael to play a frightening game of hide-and-seek. Peter threatens to kidnap Michael's friend Joey, too. Desperate to find her brother, Wendy recalls how Peter Pan was involved in previous abductions, but he was presumed dead and largely forgotten about. Accompanied by Lily and Joey, Wendy seeks advice from a man named Stephen, who recounts how his effeminate son Timmy was kidnapped by Peter years ago. While Peter slaughters a driver and an entire busload of schoolboys in search of Joey, Tinkerbell is left alone with Michael. Michael learns Tinkerbell mistakenly believes she can become a fairy by continuing to follow Peter Pan. Michael also tries convincing Tinkerbell of the disturbing truth about Peter. Mindful of the doubts Michael introduced, Tinkerbell asks Peter if the boys he takes actually go to Neverland, or if something else happens to them. Peter angrily warns Tinkerbell to never question him. Peter then beats Michael for his disobedience. Wendy sleeps at Lily and Joey's house. During the night, Peter infiltrates the home, stabs Lily to death, kills the siblings' father Miles, and suffocates their mother Mel with a plastic bag while Wendy hides in fear. After Peter abducts Joey, Wendy follows Peter's van back to his hideout. Tinkerbell catches Wendy in the act of searching for her brother, but she allows her to do so without alerting Peter. Peter gives Tinkerbell another heroin dose when she questions him again about what happens to the boys supposedly brought to Neverland. Peter tells Tinkerbell she already knows the truth. Wendy ultimately wrestles Michael away from Peter. Tinkerbell stops their escape, but Wendy convinces Tinkerbell to let them go by revealing Peter lied about Tinkerbell's family not wanting her to return home as a way to keep her dependent on him. When Tinkerbell subsequently confronts Peter about his lies, Peter hacks her limbs off and crushes her head with his boot. In the basement, Wendy frees Joey from a coffin where he was confined. Joey escapes outside through a window. Also in the basement, Wendy encounters James, who turns semi-feral after being given a hook for a hand and chained up in the cellar since Peter took him 15 years ago. Wendy and Michael get into a long physical fight with Peter. Wendy stops her brother from repeatedly bashing Peter's face to spare Peter's life. However, James vengefully uses his hook to pull Peter away from behind. 1 year later, the Darling family celebrates Michael's birthday again. Festivities are interrupted when Wendy receives an ominous phone call with circus music playing in the background.